Hey, has anyone noticed, you know, black guys drive like this, white guys drive like this, and I don't care? I don't care. I don't control other people.
Hi, it's Michael here. Remember to subscribe to Andrew's channel and check out my YouTube channel by clicking the link in the description.
The ancient Stoic philosopher Seneca once said that the mind should not be kept continuously at the same pitch of concentration, but should be given amusing distractions. So what we're going to be doing in this video is sitting back, relaxing, and watching some philosophy of Stoicism comedy and trying not to laugh. Now all of this comes from a Stoic philosopher, a Stoic comedian, not quite a philosopher just yet, but go and check out Michael Connell, first link in the description. If you're new around it, then make sure you go ahead and subscribe.
Shakespeare said, nothing is either good or evil, but thinking makes it so.
It's
and
true.
he wrote that when people regularly died of syphilis. Right? I always think about this when I catch the train in Melbourne, right? Because when you catch the train in Melbourne, they always make those announcements from the platform. They're like, in peak hour, trains leave every 15 minutes. And people on the platform go, no, why isn't it 10? Right? Like, I think they should change it. Right? Instead of going, in peak hour, trains leave every 15 minutes. They should be going, in parts of India, trains leave every 2 days. And then people will be like, wow, this train's 47 hours early. This is great, right? And they do this with, I used to change all their ads like they do other ads. They go like, you know, we're trying to keep the trains clean. And they always kind of smell like urine. Or they go, and hey, we're trying to keep the train on time. And it's always like 5 minutes late. No, what they should do is they should make every ad go, hey, every train is going to be an hour late and smell like rotting meat. Then you get on the train like, hey, this is better than I expected. I can barely smell the urine. This train's great. Right, they always make apologies on the trains as well. Right, like when a train's delayed, they're like, the 7:15 to Dandenong has been delayed by 5 minutes. We apologise for it. And everyone's like, no, that's terrible. Right? What they should do is they should go, there's children starving in Africa, there's wars in the Middle East, and the 7:15 to Dandenong has been delayed. If you're upset about the train, you're a terrible person. It's your perspective that matters, right? Right? They should, like that. Apologising doesn't make people feel any better. They should just be honest with it. They should just be on there going, the 7:15 to Dandenong has been delayed by 5 minutes. What are you going to do? What? Yeah, nothing. That's what I thought. What, you're going to walk to Dandenong? I don't think so. You're lucky to have a train at all. Right? See, it's not the thing. It's not what happens that matters. It's what you think about what happens that makes you feel one way or the other. Right? Like, when I'm on the train, like I always think of this, like the train is late, 5 minutes late, that's a fact. Whether it's good or bad the train's 5 minutes late, that's up to you, right? You'll think it's bad if you're waiting on the platform trying to get home to see the start of MasterChef. It's good if you've just fallen on the tracks. The 7:15 to Dandenong has been delayed by 5 minutes. Oh, thank goodness! And it's hard to remember this. Like, I forget this sometimes, right? Like, sometimes I go, oh, late trains make me angry. But late trains don't make me angry. I'm only angry when I'm catching a train trying to go somewhere, right? If late trains made me angry, like there's late trains all the time, right? If late trains made me angry, I'd be just like sitting at home sometime, watching TV, just like, oh, fists clenching, head throbbing, oh, the 4:45 to Knox is slightly late. Oh, sense it. Right, the point is, how you think affects how you feel. And when you realise this, you can choose to feel however you want. You can be happy no matter what happens. When you're being tortured, or if you're in prison, or if you're being robbed, or something happens. Look, the point I'm trying to say is, after the show tonight, if you're not happy, That's your choice. You ready? Yes, yes. Woo! Woo! Look, there are some things you control, there's some things you don't control. And I don't think enough people understand this, right? Because not enough people have played Pass the Parcel as a kid. Right, you know Pass the Parcel? You wrap up a prize, you hand it round to kids in the circle to music, they all unwrap the thing. Eventually one kid wins the prize, the other kids get nothing. The game shouldn't be called Pass the Parcel, it should be called Life's Not Fair. Because there's always one kid with the prize, all the other kids are like, oh, I didn't win anything. Hey kids, welcome to life. Oh, he got a prize and I didn't. Yes. That is what happened. but I wanted to win. Ah, if only the universe cared. Right, people think it's a harsh game, but it's actually good, right? Pass the parcel, right? Everyone wins, right? Like one kid, he wins the prize, right? All the other kids, they get coping skills. I think to make it really educational, there should be just an empty box. You should just wrap up an empty box. So then the kid, whoever at the end opens up, goes, oh, what did I get? The ability to handle disappointment. You guys. Like, not enough people have learned this, right? Like I catch Jetstar a lot because it's a cheap airline and I'm poor. But one time I was on there and they cancelled the flight because there was this big storm. And this guy goes, oh, no, oh, this can't happen. This can't happen. What do you mean can't happen? Oh, I guess we'll cancel the storm then. He was just like, no, this can't happen. I just wanted someone to walk up to me and go, excuse me, sir, have you played Pass the Parcel? Look, there is things you do not control. By the way, that should be Jetstar's slogan. Jetstar, there are things you don't control. Just let it go, right? I have a friend, he's really into football. Every time his team loses, he gets upset. Which is crazy, because he doesn't control that. You know, he's like, oh, they lost. Oh, I should have cheered harder. I'm like, mate, you were watching at home. What could you do, right? If you go to the football and you go, I want this team to win, you've got at least a 50% chance that you're going to be disappointed. So what I do is, when I go to the football, I don't go, I want this team to win. I go, look, I want whatever's going to happen to happen. And then it does happen, and I'm happy. Admittedly, it's very hard to cheer for that. You know, like half the crowd's like, go Tigers! Half the crowd's like, go Bombers! I'm there like, go fight! Come on, reality! Because that's what you control, internal stuff, your thoughts and desires, right? People don't get that either. Like if you say to someone, oh, he made me mad. He cut me off in traffic. Everyone's like, yeah, I can see that. Or if you say, you know, she made me depressed. She cheated on me. Everyone's like, yeah, okay. But the second you say, aliens are making me paranoid, they're controlling my emotions, suddenly you're crazy. Now that last joke was hilarious, but you gave it a so-so response. But you know what? It's okay. Some things I don't control. Hey, you know what annoys me? Nothing. Yeah. Like airplane food. That's something I can endure. You know, they give you these tiny packets of peanuts. I'm grateful to have them. I really am. Hey, has anyone noticed? You know, black guys drive like this. White guys drive like this. And I don't care. I don't control other people. Hey, my mother-in-law doesn't upset me. She doesn't. My thoughts about her do. Up here. Hey, but you know what is good? Virtue. Yeah, that's right. Bam. Thank you.
Remember, if you're new around here, then make sure you click the subscribe button. And if you want to see a part 2 of this kind of video, then just make sure you like it. But I'll see you in the next video. And whilst we're talking about that, I'd go ahead and click this video right here because it fits on perfectly with this one. So go ahead and click on that link.